Have you ever wondered what it's really like to live a rich life compared to a poor life? Not the Instagram version, not the movie version, but the real, everyday differences. Imagine waking up in a $20 million mansion, stepping into your private elevator, and having breakfast prepared by a personal chef. Now imagine waking up in a small, crowded room, rushing to catch a bus, and worrying about how to afford your next meal. Two completely different worlds existing on the same planet. But here's the interesting part. Sometimes the difference between rich and poor isn't only money. It's lifestyle, opportunities, choices, and mindset. Today, we're going to compare rich life versus poor life across different parts of daily living. From homes and transportation, to food, education, and even vacations. By the end of this video, you might see both lifestyles in a completely new way. Let's start with the most obvious difference, where people live. 1. Homes, mansion versus small house. Let's begin with housing. For wealthy people, a home is often more than just a place to sleep. It's a statement of status and comfort. Many rich families live in luxury mansions or penthouses. These homes can have private swimming pools, personal gyms, home cinemas, large gardens, security systems, smart home technology. Some mansions even include indoor basketball courts or private elevators. Everything is designed for comfort and privacy. Now compare that with the lifestyle of many poor families. For people with limited income, housing is usually about survival rather than luxury. They may live in small apartments, shared rooms, older houses, crowded neighborhoods. In some parts of the world, entire families live in a single room. Privacy becomes a luxury. Sometimes multiple generations live under one roof, simply because rent and housing costs are too expensive. While wealthy homes focus on beauty and comfort, poorer homes often focus on basic needs like electricity, water, and safety. But here's something interesting. A big house doesn't always guarantee happiness. Some of the most joyful families in the world live in small homes where everyone eats together, laughs together, and supports each other. So while the physical space is very different, the meaning of home can still be powerful in both lifestyles. 2. Transportation, luxury cars versus public transport. Transportation is another area where the lifestyle gap becomes very visible. For wealthy people, transportation is about convenience and comfort. Many rich individuals own multiple vehicles. Luxury cars like Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, Bentley, Tesla. These cars offer advanced technology, powerful engines, and extremely comfortable interiors. Some wealthy individuals don't even drive themselves. They hire private chauffeurs who drive them everywhere. For long-distance travel, many rich people skip airports entirely. Instead of waiting in crowded terminals, they travel using private jets. Private jet travel allows them to leave whenever they want, avoid security lines, and fly in complete privacy. Now compare this to the daily reality for millions of people. For many poor families, owning even a basic car can be difficult. Instead, they rely on public transportation. This can include buses, trains, shared taxis, motorbikes. Public transportation is affordable, but often comes with challenges. Crowded buses, long waiting times, traffic delays. Some people spend 2 or 3 hours every day commuting just to reach work or school. In some areas, people even walk long distances because transportation options are limited. While luxury cars provide comfort, public transportation connects millions of people and keeps cities moving. Still, the difference in comfort and convenience between these two lifestyles is enormous. 3. Food, gourmet dining versus basic meals. Food is something every human needs, but the way people experience food can be completely different depending on their financial situation. For wealthy individuals, food is often about experience and luxury. Many rich families eat at high-end restaurants where meals are prepared by world-class chefs. Some wealthy households even employ private chefs who prepare fresh meals every day. Their meals often include organic ingredients, imported foods, exotic recipes, beautiful presentation. For them, food is not only nutrition, it's also a form of entertainment and social status. Now, let's look at the other side. For people living with limited income, food is mainly about affordability and survival. Meals are often simple and practical. Many families focus on inexpensive staples like rice, bread, beans, vegetables. Eating out at restaurants may be a rare occasion or special celebration. In some parts of the world, people even skip meals because they cannot afford enough food. Expensive food doesn't always mean better health. Some simple home-cooked meals can be far healthier than luxury restaurant dishes. And often, the most memorable meals are not the expensive ones. They are the ones shared with family and friends. 4. Education. Private schools versus public schools. Education is one of the biggest factors that separate rich and poor lifestyles. For wealthy families, education is often a privilege and an investment. Children might attend private schools with small classes, international curriculum schools, schools with advanced facilities like labs, sports fields, and music programs. Teachers in these schools often give personal attention, helping each student reach their full potential. Wealthy kids also have access to private tutors, extracurricular activities, learning trips abroad, advanced technology. The focus is not just passing exams. It's about building skills and opportunities for the future. Now, for families with limited income, schooling can be very different. Many children attend public schools, where class sizes are large, resources are limited, teachers are often overworked. Some children even have to walk miles just to get to school. Education doesn't only depend on money. It depends on effort, mindset, and opportunities taken. A motivated student from a public school can outperform a wealthy student if they are dedicated and hardworking. Still, the access to quality education makes life a lot easier for those who are wealthy. 5. Jobs and work life. Corporate leaders versus daily labor. Work is another area where lifestyle differences are stark. Rich people often have jobs or businesses that give them freedom, flexibility, and high income. Many are CEOs, entrepreneurs, investor professionals in high-paying fields. For them, work often involves strategizing, decision-making, and managing teams rather than doing physical labor. They can afford to hire assistants, secretaries, or teams to take care of daily tasks. For many poor families, work is often physical and time-consuming. Jobs might include daily labor, factory work, street vending, retail jobs. Income is usually limited, and every hour work is crucial for survival. While rich people work fewer hours physically, they often face stress, pressure, and responsibilities. Work is not always easier. It's just different. 6. Daily routine, leisure versus survival. Daily routines also show big differences between lifestyles. For wealthy people, mornings might start with personal training or yoga. Breakfast is often a healthy, lavish meal. Free time includes reading, hobbies, or social events. Weekends may involve travel, spa, or entertainment. Life is planned and optimized for comfort and growth. For poor people, mornings start early to manage household chores or commuting. Breakfast is usually quick or simple. Free time may be limited or spent working additional hours. Weekends may involve extra work or errands. Even though the lifestyle is tougher, poor people often find joy in small moments, like spending time with family, celebrating festivals, or connecting with neighbors. Life isn't just about luxury or struggle. It's about how we use our time and the mindset we bring to each day. 7. Shopping habits, designer brands versus essentials. Shopping is another area where differences are obvious. For the wealthy, shopping is often luxury-oriented. Clothes from designer brands like Gucci, Prada, or Louis Vuitton. Accessories like watches, jewelry, and handbags are status symbols. Grocery shopping may focus on organic, imported, or premium products. Shopping is not just necessity. It's entertainment and lifestyle expression. For those living with less income, shopping is about necessities and budget. Clothes are bought for durability, not fashion statements. Groceries are chosen based on price and nutrition. Luxury items are often a rare splurge. Despite the differences, poor families are often more creative with budgeting, learning to stretch every dollar and make choices wisely. 8. Vacations and travel. Exotic destinations versus local trips. Vacation and travel is where the lifestyle gap becomes very visible. Rich people often Travel internationally. Stay in luxury hotels or resorts. Fly first class or on private jets. Experience curated activities like guided tours, adventure sports, and fine dining. For them, travel is about experience, relaxation, and status. For poor people, travel is limited or local. Budget accommodations, hostels, or even home visits. Transportation is cheaper, often public buses or trains. Activities are simple, sometimes just enjoying nature or visiting family. A simple local trip can bring more happiness and bonding than a luxury vacation. Experiences, not money, create memories. 9. Entertainment and hobbies. Exclusive versus accessible. Entertainment is another area where lifestyle differences are very noticeable. For the wealthy, hobbies can be expensive and exclusive. Golf, yachting, skiing, and private art classes are common. Access to concerts, theater, and VIP events. Time for hobbies is abundant. For the poor, hobbies are often simple and affordable. Playing sports at the local ground, reading, drawing, or watching TV. Time for hobbies may be limited due to work and responsibilities. Even with fewer resources, people can enjoy hobbies deeply. Sometimes passion, not money, creates mastery and joy. 11. Health and fitness. Personal trainers versus everyday struggle. Health is another big differentiator. For rich people, access to personal trainers, gyms, and nutritionists. Regular health checkups and medical care. Time for fitness routines, yoga, and wellness retreats. For poor people, exercise is often built into daily life through walking, labor, or manual tasks. Limited access to gyms, professional guidance, or high-quality nutrition. Medical care may be unaffordable or far away. Health is about choices and awareness, but wealth makes it easier and more convenient to prioritize. 12. Money mindset and investments. Security versus struggle. Rich people often invest, save, and diversify their income. Focus on long-term wealth creation. Take calculated risks in business or stocks. Poor people often focus on short-term survival. Spend on essentials and small comforts. Worry about bills and emergencies. Even a wealthy person can lose everything if they mismanage money. And a poor person can improve their situation over time by learning financial skills, saving, and investing wisely. Mindset plays a huge role in lifestyle, sometimes even more than money itself. 13. Final thoughts. Reflection on lifestyle differences. When you put all together, the differences between rich and poor lifestyles are obvious. Homes, transportation, food, education, work, daily routine, shopping, travel, entertainment, social life, health, money mindset. No lifestyle is perfect. Wealth can bring comfort, opportunities, and security, but it can also bring stress, loneliness, and social pressure. Simplicity and limited means can bring creativity, strong relationships, and resilience, even with financial struggles. The lesson? It's not only about the money you have. It's about how you live, how you think, and how you grow every single day. Now I want to hear from you. If you had a chance to swap lifestyles for a week, which would you choose? What part of a rich lifestyle would you want to try? Or what part of a simple life do you think is better than wealth? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every comment, and your answer might just inspire someone else watching this video. Also, if you enjoyed this comparison and want more mind-blowing lifestyle insights, hit that like button and subscribe for weekly content like this. And don't forget to share this video with a friend. It's fascinating to see how different our lives can be.